Dallas goal. 19 seconds into the season.
And saved by Jaden, man.
Christian Beckett ties the goal scoring record. And saved by man. Gets across, gets the rebound.
And welcome in. Friday Night Hockey is back in Dallas as the DBU Patriots welcome in the Olivet Nazarene Tigers here for night one on this two-game set here in the middle part of November. Now, Patriots taking the ice for warm-ups. A bit of a short-handed roster tonight with some sickness, some injuries going around the team. Notably, Mikey Fernandez is out tonight with a knee injury after hurting it in that second game against ETBU. And then Luke Bradley also.
And please welcome to the ice your Dallas Baptist Patriots.
And Luke Bradley also out. You'll see him on the bench helping his guys out, but he's out tonight with a knee injury as well. So that gives a couple players the opportunity to dress up. Martin Sorelli back from injury. And then also in goal for the second time this season, Donnie Hoover, the freshman from Midlothian, is dressing. So the Patriots dressing 3 goalies for tonight's matchup. It will be Pono Madrigal, who's been the consistent goalie number 1 for the team, starting in net tonight. Xander, we'll take a moment now to welcome you in. We're glad to have you back with us.
Thank you, guys. It's great to be back. I'm sorry I missed the ETBU game where all those penalties. That was a lot of fun. But look, DBU, they're hunting. They're hungry and they need something. They're going to try and make this a really competitive game. They want to find a way to win, even though they're short-benched.
Yeah, hungry is a great way to put it. This team, they know that they've been so close on the cusp of winning games so far in this season. And tonight they look to get over that hump and at least start the weekend off on a winning note, just like they did last weekend in the Friday night matchup against the ETBU Tigers. The Patriots got a big 11-1 win, so they look to replicate that performance here in tonight's matchup. But they have a bit tougher of an opponent in their way with the Olivet Nazarene Tigers making the trip from Illinois, coming with a 9-4-0 record, splitting their set last weekend, and now here in Dallas. So Patriots, a little bit of a tall task tonight against a good Tiger team, but they have the experience. They've been gaining momentum in their play, starting to click and gel together, and they look to carry that over here in tonight's game. Last weekend, we'll take a moment to look at Pono Madrigal in net last weekend. He was phenomenal in that 11-1 win. He only allowed 1 goal on 39 shots, making 38 saves in that performance. Didn't really need his play in net much that game as the offense was the star of the show on Friday night. And then that Saturday 2-1 loss, he surrendered just 2 goals on 40 shots with another 38 save performance. Unfortunately, that one, the Patriots unable to walk away with the win in that performance, dropped that one 2-1 as they come in now with a 3-10-2 record. But they've been a lot better of a team than that record has showed. As you mentioned, they've been so close to winning games. It's just a few misplays that's cost them up to this point. And that comes with a young team looking to mature and grow just as a group. 15 freshmen on the roster for the Patriots. But we started to see some of them find their stride. Notably, Josh Basie, last Friday night, had 4 goals in that 11-1 win, and he, as a freshman, leads the Patriots scoring with 10 goals, the only double-digit goal scorer. And then Jesse Zonana, also a freshman, at 6 goals, had a hat-trick in the second home game of the season. But he's been on a bit of a slow streak, so he looks to turn that around and see if he gets offense back under him. But the motto to the team is get the point, not the goal, whether that's making the assist or being the one to find the back of the net. Unselfish hockey is what will lead to this success of this Patriot team.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Look, there's 2 key things that need to happen here for a good win here, and that would be a huge night from Pono, which we know can absolutely happen. And then it's finding that little bit of depth scoring, just a little bit. You need those lower fourth line, third line guys to find a goal, and then you're right back in it, right? You keep yourselves afloat, and that lets your star players not have as much pressure, which lets them perform better.
Yeah, and one of the key things that head coach Jason Hilliard pointed out that really held the team back in that 2-1 loss that slowed down their momentum after scoring 11 the night before was the penalties, that they found themselves in the box so much by their own mistake and a little bit also by the officiating in that one. But they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively as they struggled just to find even strength. So that's going to be a big focus that head coach Hilliard said for tonight, is that they want to focus on playing clean, disciplined hockey and build rhythm on offense off of that. And here in a moment, we'll welcome in David Hunting, our colors analyst for the broadcast. Also went out and got us a new soundboard, so we're hoping that the audio sounds a lot better here in this broadcast thanks to David. And also we have the full crew tonight with Xander. David, welcome in.
Yeah, how's it going, guys?
Just getting situated from finishing up the last setup, stuff that we had to get done.
Have we talked injuries yet? Injuries are going to be a big factor in this one. So obviously we've got Mikey, and we really hope Mikey gets better soon. But Mikey, obviously with that, hoping it's not a torn MTL, but that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing talked about. So we hope for a speedy recovery from him and a good diagnosis from the medical team working on him. We've also got Luke Bradley standing on the bench, filling up waters for the boys tonight. He's not going to be out there. Sounded like a knee injury, maybe from a lacrosse game, maybe from practice, I'm not sure.
I believe he said it was from a slash that he took in that second game,
yeah.
stick to the leg where the shin pad wasn't, and bruise him up a little bit. But he'll be out for this weekend. And Dawson Blue, who was battling illness all week, a question mark coming into tonight's game,
Dawson
is
Blue's
dressing
going to tough it out, yeah. So we've got some injured guys, some guys who are battling some injuries, some illnesses. It's definitely going to play a big factor in this one, but the Patriots on that rough side of it are going to try and battle it out tonight.
Yeah, so we're now down to the final few minutes for warm-ups. We'll go ahead and wrap up this open here in a second and let you just watch us some warm-ups. But Xander and David, for both of y'all, what are a couple points that DBU has to focus on in order to walk away with a win tonight? Xander, we'll let you go first.
Yeah, and it was like I said, you need that depth scoring. You need those players who don't score very much to find a goal, like a point, find a way to start producing offensively just a little bit. And then, of course, Pono doing his Pono magic just to keep them in it. I'm interested for both of you guys, actually. I was going to ask, who is your spotlight player? Who's the player that you're looking at to maybe make a difference or maybe do something here tonight?
Going into this game, I'm going to go ahead and take it right away. I'm going to take Logan McKenzie, the captain of this team. He's been due for a big step-up game, and I think this one's going to be it. They just moved him back up to forward. He's up there on the right wing slot of the first line. Last game, he was playing defense, and this game he's up on that forward slot, so I expect that to be a huge impact on what happens in this game. So I'm going to go with Logan McKenzie.
Yeah, I think number 3, Caleb Riding, sophomore for the Patriots, one of 2 forwards who don't have a goal. He and Spencer Hilliard, all of them which have points on the season, but no goal. I think Caleb Riding is going to get his first goal tonight, and I think he'll be a big factor, not even just scoring, but in terms of just the way he plays the game and the disciplined way that he likes to play. So I think that Caleb Ridings will stand out in this one tonight.
Of course. If I had to pick one, you could probably feel the Pono love coming from me, but I do really think that Pono Madrigal is going to be a big...
You can never have too much Pono love. Come on.
We love Pono. We love Pono. Yeah.
He had a great weekend last weekend, so...
Yeah, great weekends from him.
The goaltender is never a bad pick in this scenario.
Hey,
so.
never. Exactly. No, but I do think that if Pono has a great night tonight and his teammates play well in front of him, I think they can get a win here.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up on our open here with about 1:45 to go in warm-ups. And once we come back, we'll have the starting lineups for both teams for you, as well as the national anthem. And then we're going to drop this puck on this weekend set. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Here in about 90 seconds, we'll have the starting lineups for tonight's game. All right, so that'll do it for warm-ups for today's games as both teams get their pregame prayer in. And here in a moment, we're going to actually turn over to our PA dress announcer for tonight, May Lynn. She's filling in for Gideon. So no Gideon tonight, but May Lynn will be on the call, and she has the starting lineups for you here in just one moment.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's game as Olivet Nazarene University takes on your Dallas Baptist Patriots. Starting for Olivet, at left D, you have number 72, Aiden Collins. At right D, assistant captain, number 42, Jake Mazurek. At left wing, number 91, Michael Verney. At center, the captain, number 15, Caleb Madsen. At right wing, assistant captain, number 18, Rodenberg. And in net for the Tigers, number 35, Ryan Sullivan. And now, for DBU, at left D, assistant captain, number 8, Colin Gorman. At right D, number 23, Tyler Volkanczyk. At left wing, your captain, number 7, Logan McKenzie. At center, number 22, Tyson Wilhelm. At right wing, number 9, Jesse Zonana. And in net for the Patriots, number 29, Pano Madrigal. Would you please rise if you are able and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem?
All right, there we go. Met our starting lineups for tonight's game, honored our country with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner, and now it is time for some Friday night hockey here in the heart of Dallas, Texas, between the DBU Patriots and the Olivet Nazarene Tigers. If you're just joining us, the Patriots come into this one hoisting a 3-10-1 record coming off of a split against East Texas Baptist University Tigers last weekend. And Olivet Nazarene, the Tigers, they come in with a 9-4 record, splitting their weekend set last weekend as well. So both teams come in with weekend splits, looking to start this weekend on a high note with a win here on this Friday night.
Yeah, you sounded pretty good with Welcome to the Jungle behind you there. It sounded pretty epic for that opening intro. Come on, I had to call that one out.
Thank you. And as you heard from May Lynn, our PA announcer for tonight, our starting lineups are Logan McKenzie, Tyson Wilhelm, and Jesse Zonana at forwards, and then Colin Gorman on defense with Tyler Volkanczyk and Pono Madrigal in net. And the starting goaltender for the Olivet Nazarene Tigers is Ryan Sullivan. It should be a fun, entertaining game tonight. Lining up for the opening faceoff, Tyson Wilhelm and Caleb Madison. Madison, the Tiger for the Tigers. Wilhelm lined up here. Officials getting their pucks set for tonight's game. And then we will be underway. There's both teams lined up for the faceoff. Tyson Wilhelm wins that opening faceoff back to Volkanczyk. Moves it to Gorman. Gorman trying to get up ahead. That one's knocked down and sent in by Verney. Now, puck is loose in front. Pono making the shoulder save. Had to be alert on that chance by Rowan Burke. Madrigal makes that save. Tigers immediately going on the attack. Verney sends it along the wall. Move to a point. Shots blocked by McKenzie. Puck bouncing off the boards behind the red line. Tigers rim it around. Collins, the defenseman, unable to hold it in. He comes out to his defensive zone. Moves it to Verney. Verney sends it in. Tigers go for a change.
In a big test for Pono right off the draw as one of the first plays ends up in a 1-on-0 chance against him.
Wilhelm evading stick lifts, funnels that one towards the net. That one sticked away. Good effort there by Wilhelm to get around 4 Tiger defenders and get a shot away. Now that one comes back to the Patriot zone. Marley Ross, assistant captain for the Tigers, moves that up ahead. Touched in by number 28, Dawson Blue. He goes in on the forecheck. First to it is Carson Like. Like intercepted by Vasey. Vasey sends it in, looking to get another goal here in this Friday night after scoring 4. Vasey throwing his guy down to the ground. Held in by Ross. Ross sends it back deep. Puck to the far corner. Vasey first to it. That one's turned over. Olivet Nazarene, the Tigers look to break out. Domagalski has it. Domagalski slows down. Fans on a pass. That gives Ridings a chance to try and get up ahead. That one's cut down by Like. Like moves it down low. In front of the net, Madrigal sprawling. Puck rolled off with the stick there of a Tiger. Went harmlessly wide. Ross hit along the boards. Ridings trying to take the puck away. Eventually gets it to Owen Sally, who clears it to the neutral zone, who scored his first college goal in that Friday night game where the Patriots won 11-1. Now touched in by Murray. He missed the puck there, so that one will be icing. This one will come back to the Tiger zone.
Wow, so a lot happened there in the first just couple minutes of the game. We're going to go ahead and go back and watch that first play. Or sorry, we'll watch the last play first where they wrap it around and almost get a goal here as they bring it on the wall, move it down low to the front of the net, out of position, but just a little whiff on the puck, and they couldn't get it into the back of the net there. And then earlier we saw them get another big chance in front of the net, so already they're getting big chances. Yeah, and they just have not capitalized yet.
Patriots are going to want to tighten up defensively here in this one. They're in the offensive attack right now. Gressel has the puck. Gressel holding on to it. Moves it to Volkanczyk. Volkanczyk's shot is blocked by Riley Saylor. So we have multiple Sailors in this one tonight. Garibovic sends that one low. Hilliard goes to pursue the puck. Skating with it is Majzek. Slows away from Hilliard. Moves it to the near corner. Rimmed around. Gorman gets to that one at the point. Funnels that one towards the net. It's blocked in traffic. Unable to get a shot away. There was Garibovic on the intercept. And the Tigers offside, so this one will be forced to come out. And while we have this stoppage, let's take a moment to meet the head coaches for both teams. For the Patriots, it's interim head coach Jason Hilliard. And for the Olivet Nazarene Tigers, it's Björn Lindgren. So 2 great head coaches for 2 great programs, each of them trying to figure out the other team and walk away with the win tonight to start the weekend. Madsen wins the faceoff for the Tigers. Like fans on a pass. Like has it back up ahead. Unable to receive that pass was Burke. Tigers offside. They elect to send it deep. Sally up ahead to McKenzie. McKenzie unable to receive that. Like has it. Like's pass was off the skates of Kinsella. Kinsella pursuing on the forecheck. Like retreats behind his own net. McKenzie, a good poke, able to take the puck away. And McKenzie tied up along the boards. Vasey has it. Vasey, since making the switch number 2, has found goals come plentiful to him on that road trip, the long road trip. And he's decided to stick with that for the season. So Josh Vasey will be number 2. Verney hits Vasey down on the... Vasey trying to go for a hit. He gets sent down to the ice instead. Vasey trying to bump Verney in the corner. Tigers have it cross ice and tapped in. Backdoor Ryan Saylor puts the Tigers up 1-0 in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say I didn't see that one coming with the 2 big chances already in their first shift. Their second line gets out there and puts one away almost immediately. We got 4 minutes down on this period already, and it's 4-1 in the shots in a 1-0 hockey game.
Yeah, as a goalie, there's nothing you can do on that backdoor but hope that the guy fans on it. But so far, it seems like the Tigers have just been able to pick apart the Patriots defense at will, and they get rewarded with a goal here in the first 4 minutes of the game. Logan sends that puck in to the Patriot zone. Ross rims it around to Zonana. Zonana touches that one out when it comes out to the neutral zone. Majzek sends it in. Ross has the puck. Ross lifts it into the air. Knocked down by Wilhelm. Trying to tap it to McKenzie. McKenzie has the puck with speed. Looking for
Tigers
Wilhelm
goal,
in front.
scored by number 18, Rowan Burke. Assisted by number 15, Caleb Madsen. And number 91, Michael Verney. Again, that's a Tigers goal, scored by number 18 from 15, number 91.
So the goal actually to Rowan Burke instead of Riley Saylor. So Burke gets the Tigers on the board first. Zonana, good job trying to take that puck away with the stick lift. Zonana just backhands out to the neutral zone. Puck bounces over the stick of McKenzie. Tigers intercept. Now Logan looking to go the other way. Logan holding onto the puck, working behind the Patriot goal. Slows off in the corner, sends that down to the red line, up to the face-off dot. Murray fires that one. Madrigal makes a save. Rebound goes to the corner. Ross gets to it. That one takes an awkward bounce off the glass and comes out to the neutral zone. Murray with the puck trying to skate into the Patriot zone. Has the puck taken away. McKenzie fires out from the neutral zone. Gloved out in midair by Sullivan. His second save of the game. Elects to keep it playing. De Bartolo has the puck. Moves it to the boards. Comes out to the neutral zone. Ian Johnson has it. Almost turns it over. Heads up play there by Gorman to send it the other way. No icing. So going back to retrieve it is Collins. Collins drops it for his D partner behind the goal. Vasey trying to take it away. Does so momentarily looking for Ridings in front. Ridings unable to get that pass. Now Tigers break out the other way. Looking for a centering feed. That one's cut down. Puck goes to the corner. Johnson first to it. He's met there by Schaefer. Tigers take it away. Looking for a centering feed in the slaw. Unable to connect with De Bartolo. De Bartolo moves it to a point. Light fires that one. Blocked down in traffic. Patriots elect to send it along the boards, clear the zone. Collins with it. Held in on the blue line. Players battling for the puck. It's Dawson Blue in there and taken away by Riley Saylor. Saylor banks it along the boards to Light. Now Johnson with the puck for the Patriots. Moves it to Blue. Blue can't receive that pass cleanly. Comes out to neutral zone. Now tapped into the Tiger zone. Dawson Blue gets hit there along the boards by Collins. Like with the puck. Pressure by Hilliard. Turned over in front. Tigers with the puck. Vasey sweeps that one behind the Tiger goal on the turnover. Held in on the blue line. Fired towards the net. That one goes wide. That was Ross to try to send one on goal. Now the puck bounces out to the neutral zone. Ross has it on the blue line. Hilliard trying to send that one into the Tiger zone. Tigers going for a change. Force let the puck go for a moment. And Burke can't receive that pass clean.
Yeah, the Patriots really just not able to get anything going early in this first period as we see missed passes left and right.
Rowan Burke with the puck, slows off. That one's funneled. Madrigal sticks that one to the corner. Gliding Verney moves the puck along. Hilliard going for a hit. Can't get all of his man there. Now Sally trying to get to the puck first. Does so, gets out to the neutral zone. Puck is intercepted by Collins, or fired. That one was Majzek. Funneled to the corner. Ross trying to move it along the boards, turns it over. Tigers set up shot behind the Patriot goal. That shot goes wide. Had a window there for Collins. Burke with the puck, slows off of pressure. Retreats back to the blue line, moves it down. Back, that shot goes high. Takes a bounce behind the Patriot goal. Ross trying to get the puck. Garibovic with it. Just turned 19 yesterday, so happy belated birthday to Alan Garibovic. See if he can get a goal in this one. Puck goes to the corner first to his Verkler. Ross has it now, looking to send it down the ice. This one will go the length of the way, but Gressel will win the race, so no icing. Gressel first to the puck, looking to center it. Can't get to Garibovic. Tigers look to race the other way, 3-on-3. Tigers onside on the entry. Garibovic knocks down that centering pass. Funneled down to the corner. Volkanczyk first to it for the Patriots. This one comes out to the neutral zone. calling Gorman with the puck. Can't clear the zone, held in. Now to the point, intercepted. Volkanczyk looks to race the other way. Volkanczyk just lets it send it down into the Tiger zone where the Patriots can go on the forecheck. Logan has it, gets shouldered down. Multiple players go tumbling down. Player loses a stick, that's Logan. He picks up his stick and joins back in. And now looking to race the other way. Domagalski gets taken away, has an ankle taken away. Now sent the other way for Logan McKenzie. Has help in Zonana. McKenzie to Zonana. Zonana fires, that one goes high over the net. First good look for the Patriots there. Zonana couldn't connect with his target. Now 2-on-2 the other way. Looking for a centering feed, can't get that clean. That was Domagalski again. Couldn't receive the pass. Now Patriots chip it up ahead. Like has it. Like to Domagalski. Trying to dangle through Ross. Ross with a good stick check to force the puck away. McKenzie shovels that one out to the neutral zone. Patriots able to start mixing in a change. That top line tonight with Wilhelm, McKenzie, and Zonana, I'll be the line to keep an eye on as they were clicking early in the season to start. Now Vasey has it. Trying to knock it out of midair. Ridings does it. That one goes off the cage of De Bartolo. Ridings gets to the puck, sends it back to his D-man Ross. Ross banks up ahead of the neutral zone. Intercept at the red line, the Tigers. They send it down into the Patriot zone. Forced to touch up, delayed offsides. Ross chips it to Vasey. Vasey up ahead to McKenzie. That one is intercepted. McKenzie trying to take the puck away. Gets to the puck first and sweeps it. McKenzie in the corner. Loses the puck momentarily, picks it back up. McKenzie funneling that one towards the slot. Nobody there. That gives the Tigers a chance to attempt to clear. Good play by Ridings to knock that one down. Lofts that to the corner. Gives Vasey a chance to get on the forecheck. Tigers bank it along the boards to the near side. Patriots still keeping the puck in the zone here. Not letting the Tigers break out. Collins has it. Intercepted by Johnson. Johnson rips that one. That one's kicked away to the near boards. Blue works it low. Ridings gets hit off the puck there. Ridings gets to the puck first as the Tiger took a tumble. Ridings has it, fires it, trying to go 5-hole. Rebound, kicked away. Second chance goes through the blue paint. That was Caleb Ridings bidding for his first goal of the season. Turned away by the pad of Ryan Sullivan, who hasn't been tested much, but has made every save that he's needed to so far.
What an opportunity there.
Oh, Blue trying to win the puck away. Gets it to Ian Johnson, who works it back along the boards, rims it to the corner. Tigers trying to move it along. Schaefer has the puck. Now finally the Tigers able to clear their zone. They send it in. Johnson trying to go for a hit. Can't connect on his man. Gorman has the puck for the Patriots. Gorman banks along the glass to Vasey. Out to a neutral zone, a bouncing puck. Vasey picks it up, looks to turn uphill. Vasey fires that one goes wide of the net. Garibovic fresh on the ice. Can't hold that one in. Now going the other way is Burke. Burke already with the goal in this one, slows off from pressure. Gets it to the slot. Shot fanned on looking for a tip. Verney couldn't get a stick on that. Patriots with a bit of energy now that we didn't see right away. They're pinned in their defensive zone here by the Tigers. Tigers get some fresh bodies out there. That one's fired. Madrigal makes a save and covers that.
You know, for a 1-0 hockey game, the Patriots are not out of this game at all whatsoever. They are really playing a good brand of hockey. They're getting the chances in. I mean, they're one lucky bounce away from tying this game and being right back in there. We'll go ahead and move it to Xander for a few seconds here. Xander, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, look, okay, the first 4 minutes was pretty heavily dominated by the Tigers. The rest of it, though, has been very much back and forth. I mean, chances both sides as the puck goes right in front of Pono. But, yes, it's just a...
And Tigers score on that one. Again, a man wide open in front of the goal. Easy tap, and it's 2-0 for the Tigers.
Yeah, and this is kind of what the Tigers have been doing. As I was going to say, they like to get into their cycle game, find a DBU player who loses their man for a second, and then feed it to the slot, and that's how they get both their goals.
I'd say that's the one thing the Tigers are doing really well in this game that the Patriots just can't quite connect with. It's that tape-to-tape passing. It's the puck movement that is just bouncing off the sticks of the Patriots, maybe going a little bit wide, not connecting correctly, but for the Tigers, it all seems to be working out.
Yeah, so just like that, the Patriots find themselves now trailing 2-0. But you know what they do say is that 2-0 goal lead is the worst lead in hockey. So Patriots looking to keep that statement true, but it's going to take some work here as they're pinned immediately back in their defensive zone by the Tigers.
You watched the Stars game recently?
Yeah, the best way to avoid a 2-goal lead is to make it a 3-goal lead, and that's what the Tigers are looking to do. Zonana looking to try and make it a 1-goal deficit for the Patriots. McKenzie has it in the corner. McKenzie trying to find Wilhelm, can't connect on that pass. That's been the real difference so far with the Tigers and Patriots is the Tigers, they've just been on the same page with those passes.
Tigers goal scored by number 88, AJ Verkler, assisted by number 73, Braden Schaefers, and number 23, Noah Domblonsky. Again, that's a Tigers goal scored by number 88 from 73 and number 23.
Wilhelm with the puck trying to move it down below the red line to Zonana, or to McKenzie. Can't connect there. Now McKenzie has the puck, working low. McKenzie trying to feed it to Wilhelm in front. Heads up play by the Tigers there to get sick in the lane and knock that one out of harm's way. McKenzie gets hit along the boards. Zonana with it below the red line to Gorman. Back to Zonana. Zonana turns the puck over. His counterpart in 9, Carson Light, takes that one away. Like rims it around the boards. Puck is loose momentarily. And now it comes out to the neutral zone. Domagalski sends it into the Patriot zones. Tigers get a wholesale change. Patriots find themselves trailing 2-0 and being outshot 12-6 so far with about 5 minutes to go in the period. So far, this has been a very fast-moving game. We haven't had many whistles in this one. And we've seen that at times. McKenzie has it. Logan McKenzie, backhand, turned away. Logan McKenzie with another great look. Just couldn't get the backhand past Ryan Sullivan.
That puck has just been bouncing all night. I wonder if the ice is a little colder tonight than usual because the puck is not quite settling like it normally does. We saw that there on Logan McKenzie's backhander that just couldn't quite settle on the ice for him to get a good backhand lifted shot, and he throws that one wide.
Yeah, those are the opportunities that you go back to the bench wishing that you could have again, and unfortunately the Patriots unable to cash in on that golden look by Logan McKenzie, as that would have been able to cut the deficit down to 1. Now, second line out there, Ridings can't win the faceoff. Logan has the puck. Logan gets hit there by Ridings. Now Tigers control behind their red line. De Bartolo moves it. Stick in the way, slows that one down. Players go tumbling into the boards. Dawson Blue and a heavy hit there thrown by Ridings. And ref's arm goes up. And a retaliatory slasher cross check there on Dawson Blue, so we'll see if these cancel out. But Ridings came in with an aggressive. Let's see if we can get a replay on that one. So you see there the hit by Ridings, and then Blue after play just gets cross checked in the neck area against the boards. So Schaefer and Ridings both go off, so we'll see. Should be 4-on-4 hockey here for 2 minutes.
Ridings got the initial penalty, and watching it back, I don't really know why. I mean, maybe they thought it was a cross check.
Either that or maybe they deemed it was boarding. Let's see if we can get another look at that while we sort out the penalties. We'll hear from our PA announcer, Mei Lin, on what the official call is. So right there is where they called the penalty against Ridings.
I mean, that's more of a shove to me. Obviously, he's not very happy about it, but yeah.
Let's hear from Mei Lin what the call is right now.
Maybe she doesn't know.
And we're fixing to hear it now.
Patriots penalty number 3 has 2 minutes for charging. And Tigers penalty.
Tigers score there on the 4-on-4 to make it 3-0. Again, what's worked so far to this point worked again. Just a backdoor tap in, and Madrigal out to dry on that one. Has no chance, and the Tigers now make it 3-0.
Yeah, it's those tape-to-tape passes. It has been all night, that puck movement, those great passes to each other. There was another one right there in front of the net. The puck finds the stick and gets it to the back of the net cleanly.
At this point, the Tigers aren't really shooting the puck in the back of the net. They're straight up just passing it. So the Patriots are going to have to find some sort of adjustment to stay with their man and take away those backdoor feeds that the Tigers are looking for if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
The front net battle has to be strong, because the Tigers are sneaking someone in there every single time. It is their playbook. So we just have to be strong in front of the net.
And so far it's worked this way, 3 goals on 13 shots. Madrigal makes that 6th save. Here 4-on-4. Puck comes out to the point, held in by Schaefer. That's Brandon Schaefer. His brother Ryan Schaefer, the one in the penalty box. Wilhelm trying to take the puck away. Wilhelm gets slowed down. Vasey has
Tigers
it,
goal
2-on-2.
scored by number 91, Michael Verney, assisted by number 18, Ron Burke, and number 42, Jake Majorak. Again, that's a Tigers goal scored by number 91 from 18 and 42.
So not really the start that you're hoping for coming into this weekend by the Patriots, finding yourselves down 3-0 here in the opening frame. But at this point, the message has to be on the bench to turn the scoreboard off and just go out there and play hockey, get the next goal of the game, and see just where that leads you.
Yeah, I mean, look, there was a stretch in the middle of the first where DBU was either pacing chances with or even in favor, and they got to get back to how that was going if they want a shot in this.
They're going to have to try and just get something going the other way as Ross gets hit down. Now Vasey has it, looks to go the other way, 2-on-2 with Sorelli back from injury. Vasey likes to fire that one and right into the stomach of Sullivan. He holds on to that to make the save with 27 seconds to go here in the matching minors.
So far, the defensive play has been cleaned up a little bit here by the Tigers. We saw early on DBU getting a few really good chances out in front of the net, and ever since then they've had 2 guys back on every rush and have really tried to clear the center of the ice.
Gorman has it, firing that one through traffic. That one goes wide. Johnson steps up to get to the puck, rims it low. Zonana trying to get to it. Zonana with a little bit of a body check there, and that one gets past Gorman. Good play there, heads-up play there by Blue to take the puck away. Moves it to Johnson. Johnson, the freshman from Frisco, to Gorman. Gorman gets into the Tiger zone, slows down. Looking for a centering feed there, unable to connect with Zonana. Trying to take a play out of the Tigers playbook there to get the Patriots on the board. And out of the penalty box, looking to spring was Ryan Schaefer, out of his reach and icing, so this one will come back to the Tiger zone.
That's sort of what I'm talking about. We saw nearly the exact same play from the Tigers over in their offensive zone, and the Tigers were able to put it into the back of the net. But for DBU, the puck's just not settling. It's not finding their sticks and not bouncing right.
Yeah, I mean, you just want to stick with it, and at some point, you hope that you can get a bounce in your favor on those passing plays. But until then, the Patriots just have to do a job here and work hard to hold on to the puck, keep the pressure on the Tigers, and make them feel uncomfortable in their game. And that's whenever you'll start to find success. Right now, the Tigers are comfortable in what they want to do, connecting on every breakout and every pass so far in this one. And Gorman with the puck, spins away from a check there from Brandon Schaefer. At the point, Domagalski moves it across to Majzek. He sends that one low. Hustling into 7, that's De Bartolo. Gorman picks up the puck behind Madrigal's net, banks along the boards, knocked down momentarily by a Tiger stick. Comes out to the neutral zone, they send it back in. Madrigal slowing that one for Johnson, has trouble with the puck. Just in a hurry moves that one to Sally. Sally unable to get that past to Gribovic. Tigers send it back the other way, making the Patriots chase in their zone for the puck. Johnson with it. Connects with Zonana. Gribovic 1-on-4. Gets around one defender. Gribovic strong on the puck. Looking for a centering feed. Nobody there. Gressel on the forecheck. That puck comes out. Is sent the other way. Hustling for it is Ryan Saylor. The battle of the 16s. Takes Owen Sally down. Both players go down on that one. That one comes out to the neutral zone. Collins with it. Collins to Majzek. Off the stick of Verney. At the point, Majzek just trying to funnel into the Patriot zone. Turns that one over. Goes the other way. Gressel hustling, trying to get to the puck. Swept out to the neutral zone by the Tigers. Starting to see some snow piling up in the neutral zone, so we'll see if that starts to play a factor here on the puck. Bank, that one goes off the back of the net. Looking for a centering feed. Gribovic with the puck. Gribovic looking to backhand that one. Goes off of Madsen's stick harmlessly to Sullivan.
as we reach the 1 minute mark left in the period.
A minute 2 to go. Shots are dead even. The 3 difference in shots are the 3 goals, with the Tigers 3 goals on 13 shots, and the Patriots 0 goals on 10 shots. Face off.
You have 1 minute remaining in the first period.
Face off was picked up there on the tie-up by the Tigers. They have in the neutral zone. Send it in deep to the Patriot zone. Madrigal comes out, slow that one down. Volkanczyk trying to sweep that one up ahead. There to intercept it was Burke. Burke opened the scoring in tonight's game. Gorman along the boards. Goes past Like out to the neutral zone where Verney has it. Verney moves it along. Banked up ahead, intercepted by Vasey. Backhands that one to the Tiger zone. 27 seconds to go here in this period. Tigers like to send that one in. Trying to get a turnover on the forecheck. Volkanczyk overskates that puck, can't get it. And Volkanczyk trying to throw a shoulder. At the point, Like has it. Like trying to find this man in the slot. Knocked down Wilhelm. Smart play to intercept that pass. And Gorman behind the Patriot red line. Chips up ahead, and that will do it for the first period of play. As the period felt heavily dominated by the Tigers, really just able to pick apart the Patriot defense, and as a result, they lead by a score of 3-0 here after 20 minutes.
But that being said, I don't believe that I don't believe the score tells the whole story here. This could easily be a 3-1, 3-2, potentially even a 3-3 game here. The Patriots had plenty of chances. They just need to grip down harder on their stick and bury the puck.
We saw a bit of a good adjustment there by the Patriots in those last few minutes, hopping in the passing lanes and forcing Tigers to dump the puck in and go and chase after instead of just passing their way through the neutral zone into the Patriot zone. So maybe it's the little things like that we still see, and there's still plenty of time to go here with 40 minutes in this one. Patriots trail 3-0. Xander, what did you see in that period?
Yeah, I mean, optimism says this could be a 3-1 game, but to be fair, that possession was heavily dominated by the Tigers there. It was a very possessive game by them. DBU had their chances, but if the Tigers are going to be playing like this, you have to capitalize on those chances. But I would say that chances are probably even, but the Tigers, not very many whistles. It's a very free-flowing game, and whenever you have the momentum, that's exactly what you want.
Yeah, so basically what you're saying in the memo for the Patriots, what they need to do at this point is just start cashing in on the chances that they're getting. They have to find some way to get the puck past Sullivan and goal for the Tigers and just see if they can get goals on the board here.
They really got to break that seal. We had a couple of close calls. There was a time where he was on his back and they got 2 passes across the crease but didn't quite get a shot on goal there. They really got to take advantage of opportunities like that because those are going to be very slim in this game.
So that'll do it for our first period here on the broadcast. Don't go anywhere. During intermissions, we have interviews with freshmen Josh Vasey, Christian Kinsella, as well as the captain, Logan McKenzie, here for your viewing. And we will be back in about 14 minutes for the second period of hockey.
All right, Patriot fans, I'm here with freshman from Tampa, Florida, Christian Kinsella. And Christian, you were a walk-on coming into the season, and now you're getting consistent playing time on the third line. What's helped you build to that point?
Yeah, I think it's been a mix of definitely some injuries. Got a couple guys go down, sometimes week to week, sometimes injuries are a little bit longer. But I think I've finally found like my love for hockey again back, just being at such a like higher level, playing than from high school. Like college it's a different game. So I think for sure it's just been fun, just working hard, because like all these guys are chill. There's no pressure really. You just kind of have to go out there, have fun, act like it's like not a job at all. It's just something you get to go do for fun, and just kind of I've been working my way up, just getting better with the guys.
Yeah, and you said that you found your love for playing hockey again here at DBU. What's been your favorite part of playing with this team so far up to this point in the season?
I'd say it's been the team, like just guys. I got friends all around, just always picking each other up and supporting, and it's just been a good group of guys.
Yeah, what's one area of your game that you would say you look to improve or build on for the remainder of the season?
I'd say probably speed, endurance type thing. Even if that takes training off the ice, then maybe that's what I try to work on. But I think speed wise, definitely. Like I've upped the physicality a little bit. I'll try to build on that a little bit more, obviously, as I go on. I'd like to put the puck in the back of the net a little bit more too, but I think speed wise, is where I'm at right now.
Okay, and last question as we close this interview. What are you hoping to accomplish in tonight's game and just this weekend set against Olivet Nazarene? Yeah,
we got some guys out today, so maybe some increased minutes. So just staying rested, but also, like I said earlier, like improving the endurance. Just playing for longer periods of time, and not just focused on what I need to do better, but like help lift up others around me on my line and just on the bench, and just kind of keep a overall just good mindset.
All right, thank you, Christian. Make sure you don't go anywhere. We'll have more hockey action coming up soon.
All right, welcome back in for the second period of play on this beautiful Friday night here in Dallas between the Olivet Nazarene Tigers and the Dallas Baptist University Patriots. And a period that was plentiful in chances for both ways. The difference is that the Tigers have been able to cash in on their chances and bury them in the back of the net, and the Patriots just simply have not been able to do that in this one. Xander, what does it take for the Patriots to find the back of the net on some of these chances?
Yeah, well look, Tigers looked pretty comfortable. Okay, you need to chop up the possession game a little bit, and you need to make them uncomfortable. You have to be difficult to play against. So that's going to require, a lot of forecheckings, hitting, just putting the body, making the gaps tighter, making it just harder to do anything, and that's what's going to get them off their game.
Yeah, I like what you said about how the Tigers just looked too comfortable in that period. They looked like they were at ease in everything that they did, and everything just came easy. So if you're the Patriots, you want to find a way to really just force the Tigers to feel uncomfortable, maybe see if that forces a turnover, and in turn, that could lead to a chance. And that at that point, it's just a matter of bearing the chances. But also a big key thing that you want to do in this period is take away the passing lanes for the Tigers and just be more hard on the puck. In that first period, they looked way too soft on the puck. As soon as there was any bit of contact that came their way, it was an instant turnover for the Patriots. So they had to find a way to embrace the contact, embrace the physicality, and really just be strong on the puck and see if that helps create some offense here. But either way, there's still plenty of time to go. It's only a 3-goal deficit for the Patriots. But the next goal in this one's going to be very big. It'll either be a 4-0 lead for the Tigers, or the Patriots will have confidence as they cut it back down to 1 goal.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You're right. The next goal is almost the deal breaker or the make or break type of thing here as the face-off starts.
Yeah, for the Patriots in this situation, you want to have the desperation, like the next goal is the winning goal, and try and just hunt down that goal to make it a game. Give yourself some confidence on the bench. Feel like that you're in this instead of feeling like you're out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to get that first one. I mean, sitting up there with a 0 on the scoreboard is just so degrading to a team. If you get that first goal, it's a lot easier. You can start working your way down the hill to get the next one's fall.
Yeah, we've seen plenty of times here at this level in Acha that all it takes is one to get confidence going and for goals to just come rolling down for the team that scores. So Patriots just looking to get this next goal. Tigers walk in, trying to drop it off for Bernie. The puck on the pass goes right behind him. Volkanczyk moves it to McKenzie. McKenzie trying to get ahead of Madsen. He does that. Can't control the puck the rest of the way. Basie has it in the corner. A little bit of a change top line. Basie replacing Zonana. So it's McKenzie, Wilhelm, and Basie. Nobody in the slot there for McKenzie's pass. He's getting the other way. Is Bernie. He slows away from a check. Multiple players taking a tumble behind the red line. McKenzie trying to tap it ahead. Pass is intercepted. Trying to keep the puck in was Logan. And now Gorman clears it to the neutral zone. Logan sends that back in, right back to Gorman where he sent it from. Moves it across to Volkanczyk. Volkanczyk banking it up ahead. Nobody there. Gives the Tigers a chance to get to the puck first. Blue has it. Chance to 3-on-2 the other way. Likes just to bank it in. Go on the forecheck. Taking the puck is Logan. Logan moves up ahead. Getting around the defender. Now a rush chance for the Tigers. 3-on-1. Centering feed in the slot. That one's turned away by Madrigal. Madrigal making the save on that. That one is blockered away. Collins fired the shot from the point. Now the other way, Zonana has it. Zonana racing to the puck. Jesse Zonana fires it. Goes off the pad, looking to go 5-hole there on Sullivan. Had the pad to knock that one down. Patriots onside. Sorelli trying to cut through a defender. Gets met by a second one, turns it over. Check there thrown, Zonana. Dumping that.
And another good chance there for Jesse Zonana. Just unfortunately, it's well paddled away by the goaltender there.
Yeah, we see Sorelli now out on the ice after missing the last few weeks with a shoulder injury. He's back in healthy for the Patriots as they need him in this one with injuries to Bradley and Fernandez. Gorman trying to take the puck. Got a hot mic moment there.
Oops.
So we can sense some frustration here from some of these players. Maybe on the Patriots side. Zonana to Ridings. Good sauce pass. Ridings shovels that one, goes off outside the cage, settles in the corner where Zonana gets to it. Zonana has it, gets hit along the board, trying to get back up to pursue the puck. Ridings there to step in to help. Ridings spins away from pressure to Zonana in the corner. Zonana, puck comes loose along the boards, out to neutral zone and a chance the other way if the Tigers can hurry. 2-on-1. Sorelli back checking, pass out of the reach. Good back check by Sorelli, hustling back to take away a shot attempt for that one. That's the hustle that you like to see out of a guy like Martin Sorelli, who's missed some time, comes out, saves possibly another goal for the Patriots on that back check, and he is thrown down to the ground. Like trying to keep the puck in. Zonana gets it to neutral zone. Like shovels that one on the backhand.
Well, already this period, you can see how much quicker DBU is getting onto the puck and taking time and space away from the Tigers. And it's already making a difference. We've had multiple shifts that have stayed down in the offensive zone, and there haven't been any grade A scoring chances either. I mean, most of it's been broken up, which is exactly what you want to see.
Yeah, Patriots looked a little slow and a couple of mental lapses in that first frame. They've looked a lot more sharp, a lot more ready to play here in the second frame. And as you mentioned, Xander, we've seen that play an impact where it's looking a little more uncomfortable for the Tigers out there. Now you just want to build on this pressure and capitalize while you have momentum. Garibovic trying to take the puck away. Now Ridings has it, looks to go the other way, 3-on-2, go the Patriots. Ridings has it, fires it, that one is blocked off the stick of Like. Rebound, Alan Garibovic looking for a shot there off the rebound, gloved by Sullivan. So Sullivan sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, great chance by Garibovic right there after the missed shot by Ridings, I believe. Bounces off the boards there. Garibovic with a great opportunity on his forehand, shoots far side. The goalie's able to glove that one.
And Garibovic having a strong freshman campaign with 4 goals already on the season. Almost got number 5, but the glove of Sullivan denied that chance. Now an offensive zone face-off. Centermen tie up. Tigers are first step in on it. Burke slows off. Sally has it, turns it over in the slot. That one's sticked away by Madrigal. Gets enough that one to send it over his net. Tigers control it at the point. Funnel it low. Verney has it. Already with a goal in this one, got the 3rd one for the Tigers. That shot's ripped and deflected in on the chest of Madrigal and pounces on the loose puck to cover it.
Yeah, just beautiful puck movement by the Tigers on that last play. Just down below the goal line, up to the top of the blue line, over to the center of the slot, back up to the top of the blue line again, over in a shot. I mean, they were just finding all of each other and keeping the Patriots in like a runaround there.
And an interesting thing to note also is that here, kind of in flu season, there has been illness that's been going around the Patriots team this week. Is they've had only about 10 players we heard at each practice, so plenty of guys have been sick and battling through it. So that might be playing an impact on the Patriots, but they know that that's not any excuse to play the way that they're playing. They want to play through that and play with a game that they know they're capable of. Vokanzik hustles back. Takes his man away in the corner. Now feed to a slot. Madrigal comes out. There's that one with the glove.
Glove saved by Madrigal, and a beauty at that as the puck gets moved from the low slot over. I believe that's Tyler Vokanzik that just couldn't come up with the battle there, and it's moved up to the center slot, and a shot right away, and a great glove save there by Pono.
Pono Madrigal's been sharp on all the shots that have come his way. The difference has been those backdoor tap-ins that he really can't do anything about. So if you're Madrigal, you have to feel good about your game so far, despite the score being 3-0, knowing that you've stood tall on all the saves on the shots that have come your way. Gorman fans on that clear out pass. Now retreats behind his red line. Now banks up ahead, out of the reach of Gressel, off the stick of Logan, so no icing. Sullivan plays it along the boards. Verkler moves it to up ahead. Tigers dump it in. Madrigal comes out, but he's going to have to slow that one down. Now Like has it. Like knocked down by Zonana. The Knights counter each other on that one. Gorman retreats to this corner and moves it to partner Johnson. Johnson banks it to Gressel. Gressel behind Zonana, just a little too slow for him on that pass. Gorman's pass cut down. Johnson flings it along the boards. Intercepted. Zonana with the shoulder there. That was a hit on Logan. Now Riley Saylor looking for a centering feed. Madrigal saves that one off the pads. Gressel there to sweep the loose puck away. Patriots trying to regroup themselves. Ian Johnson goes down and covers it with his hand. That should be a penalty. Patriots catching a break, not getting a call on that one.
The puck's still loose as it heads back up to the point.
Yeah, plenty of pressure here. The puck is loose in the slot. Madrigal makes a save and hold on to that one.
After save after save. I believe that's 6 or 7 saves on that chance right there. I mean, what a masterclass by Pono Madrigal as he falls down, gets back up. Players are diving across in front of him. The puck's moving from low to high, and he stands tall on all of them.
Yeah, Patriots might have also caught a break there. Ian Johnson completely covered the puck with his hand. Should have been a penalty there, but referees don't call it, so Patriots catch a break, and Pono Madrigal standing tall on his head on that sequence keeps us at 3-0. Now Ross trying to clear the zone. Hilliard fans on the pass. That one's gloved out of midair. Fired from the slot. That one goes wide. Tigers get to it first. At the point, sent back down low. That was Brandon Schaefer. I believe Brandon and Ryan Schaefer are brothers. And if that's the case, there's also 2 pairs of brothers. That one's in the slot. Blocked. Sorelli looking to go the other way. Out of the reach of Hilliard. No icing. Ridings on the forecheck. Hits his man, Brandon Schaefer, into the boards. Ridings gets hit there. Hilliard trying to throw a shove. Forces the Tigers into a turnover. Ridings looking for a centering feed. Kinsella has it on the backhand, and that one is gloved on the goal line. Sullivan snags that one out of midair on the goal line.
Sullivan saw Pono, and he said, I have something that I want to say about that. It is robbery, absolute robbery.
It's more like a Vasilevsky save as Christian makes a really good deke on him. Beats him, actually. It pops off of his glove hand. It's going towards the back of the net, and he reassesses and is able to grab it for the second time and covers it on that one. Just great saves from both goalies here tonight.
McKenzie trying to take the puck away. That's what we've alluded to. The Patriots have gotten their chances. Wilhelm trying to dangle through a defender. Turns the puck over. Basically unable to receive that. Puck sent down that length of the ice, and that will be icing. Ross first to it. But that's what we've alluded to so far in this one. The Patriots, no shortage of chances, and that one just denied by Sullivan. So he still can't break the seal on the goal and capitalize on these chances, and that's been the real difference maker in tonight's game.
Yeah, I fully agree. Sullivan comes up absolutely humongous on that one because that's a huge goal that you don't want to give up, and Sullivan can provide that for his team.
Kinsella, we interviewed him during intermission and almost was the first one to find the back of the net, solved the puzzle of Sullivan in this one, but the goal line glove keeps this one out, and the Patriots look up and look at the scoreboard, still find themselves trailing 3-0. Thinking maybe to themselves, what did they have to do to get a goal? Intercepted the Tigers. Volkanczyk picks up the loose puck. Volkanczyk by the Tiger bench turns it over. Sally can't get to it. Now a chance here for the Tigers on the backhand. Madrigal makes a save, and the puck is loose in the blue paint. Can't cash in the rebound there, the Tigers. The puck was loose in the blue paint on the backhand. They just simply could not find the back of the net there.
What is happening so far with these two teams this period? Just not being able to bury. The puck has been sitting on the goal line for, I feel like, a couple chances for both teams already in this period, and neither one of them been able to connect.
Well, that's actually a rare play where Pono loses the puck completely. He's sliding to one side, looking in the corner for it, and it's sitting right in front of the net, and the Tigers just can't do anything. He whiffs on the shot.
It seems like a force field has been out there on both goals here. That's been keeping the puck out. Both teams have scrambling chances, and neither team able to find the back of the net. The Patriots have looked a lot better in this period in putting pressure on the Tigers. Gressel can't get that pass. Logan has it for the Tigers. Volkanczyk trying to knock it down at the blue line. Can't hold it, comes out. Zonana holds onto the puck away from pressure, looking to turn up ice into the Tiger zone. Elects to send it in. Zonana takes the puck away. Now has it knocked off of his stick. Verkler has it, hit by Zonana. Gressel fires that one, blockered away. Johnson picks it up, fires it, that one goes off of his stick. Zonana picks up the puck. Zonana on the blue line slows off, sends it low. Rims around to Blue, who has it in the corner. Blue to Zonana. Zonana has it, swept off his stick there by Logan. Now the Tigers look to skate the other way, clear the zone. 3-on-2 through the neutral ice. Verkler has it, can't connect there with Domagalski. Ian Johnson has the puck, rims it all the way down the ice, all the way back to the Tiger zone. Patriots able to get a couple fresh bodies. Tigers go straight back into the DBU zone. Domagalski's pass goes to the corner. Tigers with it on the boards. Ian Johnson throws his man down, and that one's blown dead. See what the call is on this.
They're just trying to get together to figure out what they're going to call here.
This one's coming out to the neutral zone. Might have been moved via hand pass, that'd be my assumption. The play blown dead. This one comes out to the neutral zone near the Olivet Nazarene penalty box. De Bartolo loses that face-off. Garibovic has the puck as he enters the Tiger zone. Garibovic works wide, slows off in the corner, tied up along the boards by Like. Two sweaters aside trying to fight for the puck. That's Kinsella and Garibovic for the Patriots. Puck is not moving it at all, and now Like able to take it away. Like trying to clear the zone. Johnson holds it along his body on the boards, funnels it low on the backhand. Like moves it across his teammate. Pass out of the reach of Gorman. Johnson goes back to retrieve it. Johnson gets slowed down along the boards, taking a tumble, falling down, just moves ahead, and that one's chipped off the glass and out of play for a whistle. So officially halfway gone in this game. 9:28 remains here in the first or second period. This has been a fast-moving game so far, not many whistles.
That's exactly how the Tigers want it right now.
Yeah, clock slowly becoming an enemy of the Patriots in the second period as they find themselves trailing by 3 goals. But the sooner they can get a goal, the more comfortable they feel, and the slower that time will feel for the Patriots. But for now, they have to try and get something here pretty soon, just to get some momentum and confidence in their way. Kinsella with the puck. Kinsella works to the slot, has the puck poked off on the backhand, cleared out to the neutral zone. Gorman gets in, works it low. That rim attempt cut down by Collins. Collins has it, drops it for Like. Like banked up ahead, Tigers going for a change, so Patriots intercept. Gorman with the puck on the blue line, trying to spring up ahead to Ridings. Getting a stick in the way was Burke. Ridings shoves his man to the corner, trying to force a turnover. Gorman gets it, moves it back low to McKenzie. Collins has the puck, now Garibovic. Ridings looking for McKenzie, that one's intercepted by Like. Stick in the lane, takes away the pass to the slot.
And that would have been a really good play by Ridings there from the corner if he had connected with McKenzie, as McKenzie went from the other corner over to his spot in the middle of the net and could have gotten a quick shot on goal, but unfortunately a defender there was on that puck.
Yeah, and that's what the Patriots were struggling with in that first period, was taking away that man in front of the net. And the Tigers on the other end of that playbook do a good job there as Like intercepted that one. Tigers win the face-off in the defensive zone. Stepping in and take the puck away, Saylor moves up ahead. Tigers trying to clear the zone, elect to chip it along the boards, comes out, 3-on-3 the other way. Madrigal makes a save, covers up the rebound, comes out of his crease, and holds onto it for a whistle.
Yeah, and DBU is starting to get a little bit frustrated. Ridings had some choice words for some Tigers over there after that flurry they had in the zone. I'm sure it was nothing but nice things, but yeah, he got back to the bench, he kind of slammed his stick and was, got that really kind of upset attitude. So
the way this game's going for the Patriots.
The intensity at this point in the game, absolutely.
Schaefer has the puck. Schaefer hit right in front of Xander. You can hear the boards collide on his mic. Madrigal slows that one for Volkanczyk. Volkanczyk banks it to McKenzie. McKenzie to Wilhelm. Wilhelm has the puck. Dangles through defender. Tyson Wilhelm gets knocked down before he can get a shot away.
Oh, what a chance by Tyson there as he put it between the legs of the defender and just whiffs when he gets right in front of the goaltender.
Just couldn't get around the second defender, so he got knocked down. Tigers discipline on the back check. They're not giving up on the play. Now a good dangle. Burke trying to get through the Patriots defense. Volkanczyk evades a check, banks it along the boards out to the neutral zone. Majzek, his pass blocked down. Tigers send it along the boards. Verkler's pass is intercepted by Volkanczyk. Volkanczyk on the backhand rims it around. Stepping in is Murray to intercept it. Murray works it low. Volkanczyk and Verney battling for it. Sally elects to try and clear the zone. Held in momentarily. Now Vasey does clear the zone, but long change in the second period. The Patriots still pinned out there. Some tired guys. Tigers walk right into the zone. Volkanczyk knocks down that pass. Vasey grabs out of midair, and on the backhand, good touch. Will not be icing. McKenzie hustling, trying to take it away from Logan. Logan turns it away. Now McKenzie with it. Looking for a backdoor feed, and that one's kicked away by Sullivan, getting across, reading the play, gets the pad in the way. Now McKenzie with the puck, trying to find Vasey in the slot off of his skate. Vasey low under shoulder on Verkler. Now skating with it, Verkler. Swept away.
Yeah, well, to my point about frustration. Oh, ow.
That shot rode up high on a Tiger. Patriots look to go the other way. That was Verkler who took that puck up high. He gets up and goes to the bench. Already the goal in the game. Blue unable to get the puck in the slot. Tigers poke it up ahead. Something to keep an eye on. As that puck rode high off a deflection. Zonana gets knocked down. His stick is broken. He has to go to the bench. Gets a stick from the bench.
Gets right back into the play.
And has it. Zonana with the puck. Zonana with the puck and a new stick. Has it poked away there. Dave Bartolo on the back check. Would have been a assist on the bench there. Zonana could have gotten a new stick and gotten the puck there. Now he gets tied up along the boards.
Always interesting to see the first shot after grabbing a new stick from the bench because it's never quite the same.
Gressel with the puck. Strong play to move to Sorelli. Sorelli trying to feed Blue. Tigers in the passing lane, intercept it. Now Ryan Saylor has that one kicked away by Madrigal. Gorman picks up the rebound. Now Gressel has the puck. Taps up ahead to Zonana. Zonana and Gressel race 2-on-4. Zonana likes to work it low while the Patriots complete a change. Now off the change, trying to spring a rush chance there for Ryan Schaefer. Volkanczyk able to take the puck away. Volkanczyk slows away in the corner. Now looks to reset it. Patriots looking to break out of their zone. Riding's unable to take that pass. Collins has it. Tigers intercept that pass. Chance for rush the other way. Hustling back to Ribovic. Madrigal swallows that shot from about 40 feet away.
Well, as I was saying, first off, I have to acknowledge the amount of whistles that we have gotten because it is insane how few we have gotten. The second period's almost done. We've had about maybe 5. But DBU's getting frustrated. Wilhelm got fed twice by McKenzie. Couldn't finish on either one of them. He was super upset. You know, conveniently, his stick collided the lower backs of quite a few of the Tigers players. So, you know, lots of cross-checking, shoving.
It's important for the Patriots as they find themselves down, looking to try and get a comeback mounted, that they have to play clean, disciplined hockey here. They can't let that frustration turn into penalties and find themselves shorthanded. And the little time that they're starting to get to, having to be shorthanded on that. So Patriots important to stay 5-on-5 or up a man. That shot from the slot by Burt goes high, bidding for his second of the game. Ribovic off the glass out to the neutral zone. Verney has it, looking to re-enter the zone. Verney slows off. That's Murray off the bench, and the puck goes wide of the net, looking for a backdoor feed there. Unable to get enough of that on the stick and get it on target. That one goes wide. The Tigers almost getting their 4th tap-in goal for a slam dunk goal of the game. Now taking a tumble, Hilliard intercepts the puck. Now Hilliard with it, looking for his first goal, sticked away into the netting, out of play. So we get an offensive zone faceoff here for the Patriots, and that shot margin is starting to grow on them here as they now are getting outshot 27-16 with 3:03 at the go in the period.
Yeah, the Tigers definitely getting those shot chances, but Madrigal has been perfect so far in this period as he maintains only 3 goals let in.
Yeah, it's important at this point if you're Madrigal and the Patriots. You've already given up a few. At this point, your job is just to stand tall and keep the Patriots in this game by making saves when you have to. He's done just that in the period. Now Lagan with the puck. Johnson from the blue line rips it. That one funnels wide through traffic. Gorman hustling to keep it in. Doesn't matter as the Tigers intercepted and race the other way. Trying to get around Johnson was Schaefer. Brandon Schaefer, that is. Johnson gets the puck. Trying to move it to McKenzie. That one's intercepted by Verkler. Good to see him back out there after taking that puck high, so he looks to be okay. And the Tigers offside, so this one come back out to the neutral zone.
So notably, on our paper, we've got number 95 being Tyler Logan, spelled Logan. But on the back of his jersey, it says Legan, Legan. So I'm not sure if the pronunciation is Logan or Legan. We're going to keep going with Logan because that's what we've got in front of us. But apologize to you, Tyler, if you're going back and watching this and we're getting your name wrong. It's what we were given. We're doing the best with what we got.
That was what was on their roster on the website. Took it directly from there. But I made it just on my page. So the name on the back of the sweater says Leggings. So we'll go with that the rest of the way. And also for tomorrow, I'll make that adjustment on my notes. Tigers send it in. Gorman gets to the puck in the corner. Gorman banks it to Johnson. Johnson trying to feed up ahead to Wilhelm. Goes off a Tiger, comes right to McKenzie, who passes it to Wilhelm. Wilhelm to McKenzie. McKenzie in the slot, trying to feed Vasey. Pass behind him. Tigers first to it. Race the other way. So Riley Saylor slows off, takes a tumble. Now Sally gets the puck, can't connect with McKenzie, can't get that puck as Majdak. That gives McKenzie a chance to hustle in. Sally's stepping all the way from the defense behind the red line, trying to pin his man on the boards. Blue filling in for him. Backhand. Vasey almost going 5-4 on Sullivan. Wasn't sure he got all that look behind him, but puck stays out of the net on that shot.
So the Patriots are making some good moves in the offensive zone, but it gets to a point where maybe you're going a little too fancy because at some point you just need to get shots on goal. They're trailing here 3-0 and 27-17 on shots on goal, and you're just not going to climb back from it from a fancy move and a shot wide.
At this point, just go down to the basics of hockey and just try and find the open man and funnel shots on Sullivan. Just get some bodies in front of him, taking away his vision, and see if you can get one past them. Zonana pressured by 2 Tigers there. Does a good job to get the puck. And now that centering feed intercepted by the Tigers. They chip to the neutral zone. Sally with the puck to Volkanczyk. Freshman duo out there taking a tumble. Intercept now. Blue has it. Has it poked off there by Riley Saylor. And out of play. Luke Bradley trying to catch the
Luke
puck.
Bradley in the Tigers penalty box trying to catch that puck as it goes out and wide.
Really, so far in this one, we haven't seen many penalties. I think it's just been the one aside, the 2 matching minors that led to a 4-on-4 goal for the Tigers. But otherwise, it's been even strength the whole way.
Well, Hunting, to your point about the being too fancy, it's funny, I've been noticing this. The Tigers' defense is the perfect counter to their offense. They are making sure to clog up the middle. So anytime the pucks go through there, it's either not on the stick clean or it's just not able to get through at all.
Yeah, and that's really something that DBU has been lacking in their defensive structure. They need to try and find a way to replicate that procedure that the Tigers have been able to pull off in their own defensive zone to try and stop the Tigers from getting those chances that they're stopping the Patriots from having.
And so an icing there, the Tigers just on the wrong side of the red line. And interesting to note, Ryan Schaefer for the Tigers just went back to the locker room, so keep an eye maybe if it was just an equipment malfunction or if he might be injured, but I just saw him go through that door, so
the trainer's over here by me, so I don't think he's hurt.
Okay, so might be just some equipment malfunction, maybe some
break.
new laces, bathroom break, or 42 seconds, or maybe he's just ready. And yeah, he's back out there with a different gloves, it looks like.
Oh, and that's going to be our first power play of the night as see, it looks like as Luke Gressel is tripped up there behind the net.
So Patriots find themselves down by 1 with 30, or down by 3 with 34.3 seconds to go in the period. They'll have a bit of power play time here to end the period, and if they can't capitalize, they'll have about 1:26 to open the third period.
Yeah, if you're DBU right now, you know, a teeny tiny part of you might be upset that your power play is going to be sliced with a 15-minute gap in between it.
But if you're the Patriots, you want to try and make it a 2-goal game going into intermission. And that's a good start as Wilhelm wins the faceoff. Patriots spread out. Gorman to Zonana. Zonana looking for a tip. That one's kicked away. Now changed shorthanded, 2-on-1. It's Madsen with the puck. Madsen backdoor. Madrigal cuts across to make the save. That was Rowan Burke bidding for his second of the game. Madsen bat on the backhand goes wide. McKenzie trying to turn up ice. Only have about 10 seconds here for the Patriots. So Nana to Gorman. Gorman skating the other way, sees the time on the clock. Just with 2 seconds left, has to fire one towards the net. Gets hit and can't get enough on that, and that'll do it for the second period of play. Patriots find themselves down 3-0 after 40 minutes, being outshot 28-20, but they will have 1:25 of power play time to open up the frame when they come back.
And in just a second here, we'll get Luke Bradley up here with us. How you doing, Luke?
Yeah, how's it going?
Glad to have you join up here. We'll see if we can get the camera on us and then get some questions. So, Luke, unfortunately, you're out with an injury. How serious is it? Is this going to be something that's in the longevity or just more of a precautionary measure?
It's more precautionary. I think I've got, doctor said about 2 weeks, but we're gonna hope to get back before that. Hopefully we can go up to Arizona next week, so we'll see.
Hey, you've had a good start to the season, already finding yourself with 5 goals here just about the midway point. What's been working so far for you finding the back of the net so much this season?
It's just been good playing with Alan and Spencer. They get pucks on net well, and they work really hard, so it's just, they've made it really easy for me.
Yeah, I'm a lot of new freshmen. What's that been like for you as a sophomore, maybe a leader in the locker room with so many young guys?
Yeah, it's definitely been different than last season. We got a really young team with a lot of potential, so I think only time will tell how that's going to go for us. But it's been a lot of fun getting to know the new guys, and I guess we'll just see where that takes us.
Yeah, is there anything else that you want to talk about here on the broadcast? We got another 14 minutes to kill if you want some time. We do have some interviews, I believe, uploaded with Logan McKenzie and Josh Racy as well.
Yeah, well,
but we got the star of the show up here, Luke Bradley, right now.
Let's see that one with Logan.
All right, let's see it. Logan McKenzie's interview, the captain for the Patriots.
All right, Patriot fans, I'm here with freshman from South Carolina, Josh Facey. And Josh, you're at 10 goals on the season,
Yes,
first
sir.
in double-digit, leading goal scorer. What's been successful for you this season?
I don't know, just getting in the right spots, being there for my teammates, being like I said, being in the right spots, finding space, finding openings, putting it in. Good breakaways too.
Yeah, speaking of breakaways, last weekend you had 4 goals on
Yep.
Saturday night, your first career hat trick. How do you look to carry that performance over to this weekend in tonight's game?
We're just staying focused, trying to work in with everyone, help out if I'm doing double shifting and whatnot. But really just being there, finding the openings like I've been doing, finding the breakaways.
Yeah, I mean, you're a freshman, one of many on this team. What's the adjustment been like for you moving so far away from home in South Carolina here to DBU?
Well, it's nothing I'm foreign to. Last year I stayed in Canada all year, so I was away from my family for a while too. So it was it's not much to me.
Yeah, and lastly, what are your expectations or what are you looking forward to the most for the second half of the season?
Really just playing with the guys. I love everybody on the team. Everybody's nice to be with. I'm getting along with everybody. Really enjoying it.
All right, thank you, Josh.
Yes, sir.
All right, Patriot fans, I'm here with Captain Logan McKenzie. And Logan, you're tied for second most goals on the team. How have you been able to contribute on the ice so far this season?
Just finding soft areas on the ice, and luckily, my teammates have been able to get it to me. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just finding those soft areas.
Yeah, and so far we've seen the season, you started as a forward, made the switch to defense, and we've kind of seen you bounce back and forth. What's that been like for you playing multiple positions, and is there one that you feel the most comfortable playing?
It's definitely a lot of fun getting to play all over the ice. I played defense and offense all growing up, so it's nothing I'm not used to. But I'd say one that I'm more comfortable with. I definitely like playing forward. I feel like I definitely know where to be at more times than not. And then if I make a mistake, it's not all my fault. So
Yeah.
it's always fun.
And so far this season, whenever things haven't gone to plan or haven't gone the way that you've wanted to go, what's been the message or rally cry in the locker room for the guys?
I mean, it's just been such a new team, such a young team, so we all haven't meshed quite yet, but that's really the main thing we've been preaching is just finding a way to build chemistry with each other on and off the ice, and the wins will come. Obviously, we just gotta kind of stick by each other, not get frustrated, and just keep going.
All right, and lastly, what's it going to take for the team to walk away with the win in tonight's game?
I think it's really just going to come down to us being disciplined, and we got to play to our systems, we got to play to our strengths, and make sure that we do everything we can in order to keep the puck out of our net. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, thank you, Logan. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
All right, welcome back in for the third and final period here in tonight's game, the last 20 minutes, in a game where the Patriots find themselves trailing 3-0 to the Olivet Nazarene Tigers.
Yeah, I mean, the story of the game has really been who's going to put the puck into the net, because both of them have had the chances. It's just up to who's going to have who's going to be strong enough on their stick, who's going to have the good enough shot, who's going to have the better opportunity, and who's going to actually finish on that opportunity.
Xander, what do you think? What do you see from the ice that the Patriots need to do different in order to get themselves back in this game?
Yeah, okay, that second period was much better. They were hard on the puck. They were forcing turnovers. They got chances. You know, we were talking about them not having shots, but they ended the period with 20 shots after being stuck for a little bit. So
yeah, but even the last couple minutes of that period, they only had 15, and they were able to get it up to 20.
Yeah, absolutely. So starting on the power play here, you just want to make sure that, you know, that you really want to cash in here is the goal.
Yeah, so Patriots on the power play at this point, a little under a minute of carryover time on the penalty by Lagan. So this is where, if you're DBU, you want to cash in, make it a 2-goal game with almost a full period to try and claw back. Tigers clear that down the fresh sheet of ice. Goes on Madrigal. He likes to play it as the Tigers get their second penalty kill unit out there. Wilhelm slows down, loses the puck on the ice. Wilhelm up ahead to Vasey. Vasey has it, trying to get it low, sends it to the corner. Light gets to it first. Players battling for it. Light has it now and clears it down the ice with about 20 seconds to go. The Patriots have time for one last rush here on the power play. Volkanczyk looking to get it started for DBU. Volkanczyk loses the puck there, takes a tumble. Zonana has it, 3-on-4 the other way. Zonana wraps around the goal. Puck rolls off his stick there, slams the stick in frustration.
Yeah, the ice still a little wet after the Zamboni just cleared it. It's unfortunate that they had the power play trickle over into the beginning of this third period, because this ice has just not been favoring them.
Yeah, Tigers able to kill off that penalty. McKenzie with the puck skating through the neutral zone. Gets through the Tigers defense, now chips it low. McKenzie hit along the board there by Like. Rebovich shoves Like. He loses the stick. McKenzie loses the puck. Clearing the zone are the Tigers. Volkanczyk goes back to retrieve it. Puck rolls off the stick. Madrigal comes out, elects to cover it as he had Ryan Schaefer pursuing that loose puck. So we've seen multiple times here throughout the period, the puck has just been rolling off the Patriots' sticks. They haven't been able to hold it.
And you can see it on the cameras. The ice is just really glossy right now. It's still wet from the Zamboni, like I said, and it's absolutely affecting play right now. We've seen already a number of times the puck has gotten stuck.
From the face-off dot to the boards closest to me, it looks like a puddle. Like, it is wet.
A good hit by Kinsella forces the puck away. Hustling in. Just riding. C turns that one's over. Now Tigers look to race out of the way, 2-on-3. That shot saved by Madrigal. Rebound swept away. Riding to Kinsella. Kinsella just turns the puck over there. Trying to move it up ahead. Tigers control, skating through the neutral zone behind the red line, so this should be icing, and it will be as Australia gets their puck first. Maybe a little bit of a mental lapse there for the Tigers. Shooting the puck down the ice before they get past the red line there. There was plenty of space, so not quite sure what happened there, but this one will be down, offensive zone face-off.
Maybe still on that penalty kill mindset.
Well, they've been off it for like 2 minutes now, so I'd hope not.
And notable to see is Marley Ross is undressed, so his night is over. Not quite sure what happened to him, but he's out of his gear in his workout warm-up clothes behind the Patriot bench. So Ross will be done for the night. We'll have to try and Xander see maybe if you can go and ask him what happened.
Ross go down a little bit earlier in the game, so I'm wondering if that was maybe what caused it. He seemed to get up pretty easily and get over to the bench, but maybe just an injury that never quite settled.
Yeah, Vasey, that shot goes wide. So an already injury-riddled Patriot team loses another one of their assistant captains, and really just one of the two players that holds down the defense for this team is injured. So it's not what you want to see if you're head coach Jason Hilliard. No icing there. McKenzie hustles to force pressure. Tigers bank it along.
Beautiful
McKenzie
pass by Sorelli over to McKenzie.
McKenzie has it looking for a centering feed, can't find anyone. Sorelli cuts that one down at the point. Sorelli, his shot's blocked. Now a breakaway chance here by Domagalski. Domagalski goes 5-hole on Madrigal and scores to make it a 4-0 game.
And after a great play by Martin Sorelli, there comes the other side as a bad shot from the point. Easy block for the winger there. Ends up on a breakaway, and he finishes at 5-hole on Madrigal.
Domagalski just came and took away that shooting lane for Sorelli, blocked it off of his shin pads, and he just had one man to beat, which was Pono Madrigal. Goes 5-hole, and now this one feels a little out of reach for the Patriots. Now trailing 4-0 after not being able to cash in really any chances. Still time for something to happen. We've seen crazier things happen here in this rink, the DBU. So it's not over yet until that final buzzer blows, but that hill just got a little taller for the Patriots.
Yeah, and side note, Ross is injured. I asked him, he confirmed it. He didn't give any details of any sort, but he said he's hurt.
Sounds like Marley to me.
So Patriots lose one of their assistant captains. He will be done for the night. Maybe at this point might be a precautionary reason. You're already down 3-0. Maybe save him for tomorrow and not risk any more injury with a 4-game road trip coming up to Arizona next week. So you want to have all the bodies you can for that. Now Tigers bank it up to the point. Shot fired, blocked there by Zonana.
Blocked by Zonana there. Unfortunately, the puck just out of reach for Gressel.
Like moves it to Burke. Burke chopped that by Blue, momentarily slows him. Burke gets to it first, funnels it to the Patriot zone where Gorman picks it up. Gressel touch pass, gets hit from behind, able to move it to Blue. Ref's arm goes up, so the Patriots are getting a power play here. Luke Gressel now grimacing.
Gressel's holding his arm.
Grimacing going back to the bench.
And immediately will leave the bench here and get assessed by the trainer.
Yeah, trainer's walking over.
And so we'll wait on an update for that as the Patriots will get another chance here on the power play to do something. They're clinging on to little life in this game, and that is this power play right here if they can manage to find the back of the net.
This one, compared to the first one, feels like one that you must score just to have a chance. It was Carson Like who goes to the penalty box. We'll hear from Malin what the call is.
Tigers penalty number 9 has 2 minutes for checking from behind.
So check from behind.
Yeah, no surprises there.
Check from behind. Got Gressel, and he appears to be okay.
He's back on the bench.
Back on the bench.
He took a lap and said some swear words and then went back on. So
Gressel, tough guy. It's gonna be hard to get him out of the game. Does his job to put the Patriots on the power play, but now his teammates have to do the job and putting the puck in the back of the net now to make it worth it. They'll have 1:15 and 200 feet of ice in their way before they can try and bid for a goal. As Zonana skates with the puck with speed, works it down low, goes on the forecheck. McKenzie intercepts that one. McKenzie banks it down into the corner. Wilhelm stepping in on the red line. Verney has it, or not, it's Lagan. Gets it and clears it down the ice. Madrigal has to wait for it to come to the trap zone before he can slow it down. Now down the latter half of this power play for the Patriots. Still unable to get a shot away. That one's intercepted. Wilhelm takes up the puck. Good poke there by Volkanczyk. Gribovic on the forecheck. Ties his man into the boards. Puck cleared. Volkanczyk trying to reach with the stick to keep it in. Can't get it, comes out to the neutral zone. Now Volkanczyk.
Hold there by Gribovic, but play goes on.
20 seconds to go here on the power play on the penalty against Like. Tigers with a good penalty kill here, really just not letting DBU get set up.
Patriots just get nothing going on this power play.
Yet to get set up and get a shot.
One last rush here in about 5 seconds.
Vasey has it now on the forehand. Vasey fires it, kicked away. Rebound comes up to the faceoff dot. That shot's fired, deflected. Sullivan was down. That was Ridings tied up with him in front. Volkanczyk picks it up. Halfway for Ridings to touch up. Now he does. Gribovic goes on the forecheck. Majzek has the puck. Gribovic trying to take it away. Does so. Hilliard has it, has a stick lifted. It's loose in front and poked to the corner there by Ridings. Now 3-on-2 the other way. A couple players collide, and now another Patriot's down holding his head. That's Caleb Ridings. After dealing with a broken wrist to start the season, you hate to see that. He hustles back. Hilliard with speed, waits long enough for Ridings to touch up, and that one is stuck along the side of the net and finally slowed down.
Ridings looking for an opportunity to rejoin the play after getting up and holding his head, being injured off the end of that last play. So must not be too bad if he's able to stay away from the bench and continue in that play there. So we're hoping he's okay as he slowly glides to the bench. And some choice words from Coach Hilliard as he's talking to the ref here. Clearly unhappy that the ref didn't make a call on that.
Yeah, both head coach Hilliard and assistant coach Fowler having their choice of words to the referee in this one. Referee telling them to zip it, and well, as a hockey coach would, they don't zip it and continue to bicker at the referee on behalf of their team. Blue loses that face-off. Tigers looking to clear their zone, unable to connect on the breakout, and now a chance here for Domagalski after scoring one.
Back by Colin Gorman on that as he hustles back, out skates the forward and gets to the puck there.
Now Patriots able to get to the neutral zone. We'll also have to keep an eye out on Caleb Ridings as he was holding the back of his head. You really hope that he doesn't get concussed, as there's already been a few Patriots banged up in this one, as well as coming into this one with Bradley and Fernandez. And as mentioned, with the trip coming up to Arizona, you got to have all the bodies you can, but the Patriots will get a month and a half off. Zonana throwing a hit there. Patriots will get a month and a half off after this weekend set and the trip to Arizona, so at this point they're looking to try and get away. Zonana works through a hook there, funnels it low on the backhand. Zonana trying to get the puck. Good pressure there, forces away. Johnson's shot, scooped into the glove. Sullivan elects to keep it going.
The play will keep going.
Now Tigers race the other way through neutral zone. Volkanczyk pressured there by Madsen. Gurevich hitting Madsen into the boards. Now Tigers control the red line. Blue going down trying to block that centering lane. Does a good job. Gurevich picks up the fan pass, gets 1-on-4. Gurevich getting through some stick checks, gets back up with the puck, fires it off the pads of Sullivan. Madsen looks to skate the other way. Johnson trying to take the puck away. Bernie, a good job to move it up ahead to Berg. Berg's shot goes wide. Unable to hold on the point there, Madsen. Tigers come out to the neutral zone to touch up. Ridings down, holding his face. Ridings not getting up. Referees aren't calling anything.
Not blowing the whistle dead either. As
Patriots have to
Tigers
touch the
maintain
puck.
possession.
Patriots have to touch the puck here to blow dead. Madrigal
Good
comes out
play
to
by
make the
Madrigal,
save.
but the Patriots still don't have a guy on the puck.
Ridings limping to the bench. Slowly makes his way there. Now Kinsella trying to throw a hit there along the boards. Ridings holding towards his neck face area. Got a stick high up and referees didn't call anything on that. Johnson clears it off of a Tiger. Ridings back to the bench, so play will go on. Now intercepting that, Patriots have it. Looking for Gurevich and scores on the backhand. Alan Gurevich gets the Patriots on the board.
Finally, the Patriots have their first goal of the night.
Yeah, Alan's parent, mom and sister in town celebrated his 19th birthday yesterday and gets a goal tonight, and the Patriots are on the board.
Yeah, and a great play by Logan McKenzie to stand tall at the blue line there and keep the puck into the zone as he carries it down. He finds Gurevich in the center slot area, passes it, and a backhand shot just over the goaltender, that far side to get it in. What a beautiful goal.
Yeah, I'm sure as his mom and sister made the trip to fly in from St. Louis and celebrate his birthday with them yesterday and watch the games this weekend, they're probably the happiest people in this ring seeing their son and brother respectively score here in person. So Garibovic's 5th goal of the season gets the Patriots on the board. Now they look to try and see if they can get another one to make a 2-goal deficit with a little under 10 minutes to go.
All it takes is one to spark a little momentum. We'll see what they can do off the heels of this one.
McKenzie pursuing Light. Light does a good job to hold onto it strong there, moved up ahead. Now Riley Saylor has the puck, fires it, shouldered away by Madrigal. That one's worked low. Looking for a centering feed. Nobody home. Sally trying to move it up ahead to McKenzie. That one bounces over his stick. He goes to the bench. Blue intercepts that, or not, it's Wilhelm. Moves it to Sorelli. Sorelli on the backhand up to McKenzie. McKenzie slows down and regroups. McKenzie has his stick lifted as he tries to send that deep into the Tiger zone. Now Sorelli off the skates of Wilhelm. Volkanczyk sends that loose puck deep. Zonana working low. And now covered up by Sullivan.
See if we can get a update on Caleb down ringside. Xander, you got anything for us?
Well, the personal trainers kind of made a little home over on the DBU bench with everything that's been going on, but he was grabbing his neck. As far as I can tell, I don't think he left the bench. The personal trainer went over there, talked to him, and then left.
So we've already seen Marley Ross done for the game. Gressel met with the trainer. Ridings met with the trainer. Now Blue has it, fires that one, goes just wide. Sullivan might have gotten a piece of that, but we've already seen 3 different Patriots battling some pain in this one while missing 2 key guys on injury, Mikey and Bradley. Now Pono Madrigal makes a save, cuts that one down. Domagalski moves it to Majdak, pressured there by Zonana, holds onto it, loses his edge. Zonana picks up the puck. Zonana skating around a couple Tigers. Now Zonana working with speed. A little under 8 minutes to go now for the Patriots, looking for a centering feed. That shot goes wide. Sorelli at the point, fires it, looking for a deflection. That one gets tipped, but goes high and wide of the corner. Loose puck, Zonana has it. That one's cut down by Sullivan, makes a save. Patriots with a little bit of last-ditch desperation here, trying to see if they can get some momentum going into tomorrow night. Now a wholesale change here for the Tigers. That one is banked up ahead. Sorelli sends it back to the Tiger zone. Fresh off the bench, Like with the puck. Not taking the tumble, Patriots intercept it. Kinsella didn't realize Ridings was off sides there, and this one come back out to the neutral zone.
Not a whole lot going on right now. Tigers, I mean, there's stuff going on. There hasn't been anything grade A, and the Tigers are kind of content with just kind of coasting this one out.
Time just ticking down on them.
At this point, with a 3-goal lead late in the 3rd period, the Tigers are content with just letting the clock run down. Patriots, we're starting to see a little bit of desperation here in their play, playing just a little more aggressively on the pucks, taking chances, trying to get some looks on Ryan Sullivan. See if they can put pressure on him. That one's sent down the ice. We'll see if that one has enough for icing. Does not. Late in the period, a bit of snow builds up. Slowed the puck down. Garibovic has it. Centering feed. Unable to connect with Ridings there. Ridings looking for his first of the season still. Garibovic battling for the puck. The Tigers take it away. Kinsella now ties his man up. Gets knocked down. Ridings steps in to help. Back out on the ice after getting hit up high in the neck, so that's good to see.
Ridings seems to be okay as he makes a good play there.
And now Ridings heads to the bench. Tigers clear the zone the other way. Burke has it. Burke slows off. Moves up ahead to Verney. Good play there by Wilhelm to take away his shot. Now Burke tied up by Gorman. Kinsella stepping in now. Tigers controlling the near corner. Working the slaw on the backhand, goes 5 along Madrigal. And DeMartolo extends the lead back to 3 for Olivet Nazarene, or back to 4.
Yeah, just a screen backhand shot at an off timing for Pono Madrigal. Maybe lost track of the puck for a second there, and that was just long enough for his legs to be open for a floor shot off the backhand 5-hole.
That was a plethora of bodies in front of Madrigal there. I'm sure he'll say that he didn't see the puck on that one and just got beat 5-hole. Frank DeBartolo took the puck behind the red line and just simply worked his way all the way to the slot on the backhand and then funneled that one and beat Madrigal 5-hole. So now lead back up to 4 for Olivet Nazarene, and that seemingly probably puts this one away with only 5 minutes to go. Tigers controlled on the red line. Vasey trying to take the puck away. McKenzie steps in, comes out to the slot. Wilhelm has it from Vasey. Both of them wanted the puck there, and that might have taken away a chance for the Patriots. Vasey taps out with
Wilhelm lining up for that one-timer there at the top of the slot. Vasey just comes in and gets the puck, maybe not seeing Wilhelm back there, but finds him again and just unfortunately doesn't connect for them on that one.
The puck goes to the corner. Majzek has it. Volkanczyk gets knocked out, so he works that one back below to the corner. Tigers with the puck. Possess it through the neutral zone. Now trying to move it up ahead. Sorelli alert on defense, gets his stick out there to knock that chance away. Volkanczyk with it. It's McKenzie across the boards. East to west to Sorelli, who works north to south now. Sorelli dangles around a defender. Sullivan sweeps that one up ahead. McKenzie takes the puck away, works it low. That was Vasey. Now Tigers clear the zone. Time to slow away to control the puck, Tigers. Now up ahead to Murray. Murray works wide to the slot. Wilhelm trying to throw a check there on the spinning Berkler. Garibovic sends that one down. Patriots able to mix in the change. Sullivan comes out to knock that one down. Tigers can't connect on the breakout. This one goes a length away. Now it's a race. Ian Johnson will win that race, so icing against the Tigers. 4:05 to go in this game.
Not really, like I said last time, there's just not really a whole lot going on. The Tigers, they extend their lead back to 4, and you can, I mean, you just really can't feel it. The Tigers have probably mentally won this game.
Yeah, they came out as a team that was more ready to play. The Patriots looked a little slow out of the gate. Tigers took advantage and opened up a 3-goal lead in that first period before the Patriots could really find their game. And since then, Ryan Sullivan has done his job to keep the DBU team at bay once they start to find their game. So it'll be interesting to see if these teams can find anything that'll lead to more success tomorrow. We're now under 4 minutes to go. Puck to the corner, Zonana takes it away. Zonana dangles around, nifty move. Now moves it to Gressel. Gressel works along the boards. Gressel with the puck down the corner, trying to funnel it to the slot. Like intercepts that. Zonana takes the puck away, has his stick lifted, gets hit along the board, does a good job to move to Blue, and the loose puck covered by Sullivan. Now Blue gets knocked down, gets back up. The referees or linesmen getting in there quick to make sure no extracurricular takes place. Now we're just 3:30 away from this one being a conclusion. Now Tigers win that defensive zone faceoff. Burke has it, banks it up ahead. Berkler, that shot's kicked away by Madrigal, goes to the corner. Tigers controlling the corner, surveying for options, elects to move to the point. Now Lagan has it, and let's see what the call is. The referee blows this one dead. Starting to see a couple players starting to throw checks there in the corner, maybe some frustration settling in for the Tigers.
Grabbing Ridings, brings him over to the bench here.
Bringing the captain for the Tigers and Caleb Madsen, and then Caleb Ridings for the Patriots, both for coincidental minors. So at this point in the game, referees trying to protect the players, make sure no one gets hurt in these extra physical battles.
The far corner throws one of the Tigers players down, and he's going to get called for.
So we'll see.
It looks like they did end up getting both of them.
Yeah, at this point in the game, just not letting anything slide with these two teams set to meet again in just about 21 hours from now, tomorrow night at
Patriots
8:15.
penalty Patriots penalty, number 3, has 2 minutes for tripping. And Tigers penalty, number 15, has 2 minutes for slashing.
So official call Ridings gets called for tripping, and then Madsen gets called for slashing. Both check out, so it'll be 4-on-4 for 1:33 with only 2:40 to go in this game. Volkanczyk with the puck. Volkanczyk banks it up ahead. McKenzie trying to get around the defender. And chance the other way. McKenzie has help in Blue. McKenzie works wide, looks for Blue, and through the legs of Blue, unable to get a clean shot away there. Pass a little off target. And rolls harmlessly on Sullivan as he moves out to the corner. Now Sally behind his net.
Would have been nice to see one there. I mean, it's late in the game. It doesn't matter much, but it would have been good for the morale going into the next game.
And McKenzie slows down, works back to the neutral zone with possession. Not on the same page, Blue and McKenzie. This one goes on to Madrigal. He comes out of his net, moves it to Volkanczyk. Volkanczyk to Blue. Blue has it. Seeing through the neutral zone, trying to dangle around defender, does so successfully. Now Blue below the red line to McKenzie in the slot. McKenzie fires and getting just enough of that Sullivan. That shot goes wide. McKenzie, bit of a goal drought for him so far. Maybe they haven't become as smooth this season as he would hope. Building off of last year. Had a grade A chance there.
Got a nice assist earlier in this game though, on the only tally.
Mazurek has it. His shot goes well wide of the net. McKenzie picks it up, has a chance if he can hustle. McKenzie stutter steps, trying to get around Collins. McKenzie spins away from a defender. Nice move there. McKenzie has it, trying to drop it for Wilhelm. Johnson has it. Both players come back. We're back to 5-on-5. Johnson fires it. That one goes wide to the right. A minute to go here in this one. This one just about over here on Friday night. And Johnson carrying the puck. Funnels that one to the backhand. Zonana trying to get to it first for the Patriots. Zonana with the puck. Evades a stick lift. Now Tigers clear it to the neutral zone. Domagalski can't control the puck. Patriots send it back to the Tiger zone. Now under 40 seconds in this one. Collins slows off. Moves it along to his D partner. Now Tigers skating all the way through the neutral zone. Touch the red line and elect to work it deep. Now Johnson with the puck for the Patriots. 20 seconds to go here, turns it over. Lagan has it. Now Tigers control, bank it along the glass. Gorman can't hold it in, and a chance 2-on-1 for the Tigers. Ryan Schaefer has it. Ryan Schaefer fires, Madrigal gets enough of that to send it wide. Now Zonana has it, one last chance, and time will expire here on tonight's game. And the Olivet Nazarene Tigers make the trip from Illinois, come into Dallas and take night 1 of the 2-game set between the Olivet Nazarene Tigers and the DBU Patriots. Final score for tonight's game, the visiting Tigers 5 and the home DBU Patriots 1. Shots on goal worth 38 for the Tigers, 32 for the Patriots. Sullivan making 31 saves in tonight's game, some with a higher degree of difficulty than others. And Madrigal makes 33 saves for the Patriots in the loss. And now both teams will meet at center ice for the prayer. We'll take a pause to step aside, and then we'll have the closure of this one for you. So that will do it for tonight's game. As we mentioned, final score is 5-1. Olivet Nazarene Tigers coming to Dallas and take night 1. And we're right back here tomorrow night, 8:15. But first, let's get a recap of this one. Started off in the first period, Rowan Berg opened the scoring with a goal, and then was followed by, I believe it was number 88, AJ Verkler, and Michael Verney, both capitalizing on backdoor feeds. Really just passing the puck in that first period, and then
early the Patriots definitely felt it with all of those tape-to-tape passes, excellent movement by the Tigers, excellent chances, and they finished them. I mean, the Patriots got a few chances in that first period, a few scary looks, but they just weren't able to do what the Tigers were able to do in that first period, and that was bury the puck when the chances came.
Yeah, and then that took a 3-0 lead for the Tigers through the first period. Second period was no shortage of chances for both sides, but both Madrigal and Sullivan stood on their heads on their goals. A couple bounces and a couple missed chances.
Yeah,
that
we saw a
team.
wild second period. Second period had the most chances out of all 3 periods, in my opinion, and 0 goals were scored. So whether the goalies came out ahead, whether the pucks just weren't finding the back of the net, weren't bouncing right, up to discretion. But just a wild period in general. That stands unarguable.
Yeah, and then in the final period, in the third period, Noah Domagalski, the defenseman for the Tigers, scored a goal to make it 4-0. And Alan Garibovich, getting his 5th of the season with his family in town, just celebrating his birthday.
Yeah, you love to see
cut
that.
it to 4-1, but then ultimately it's Frank DeBartolo that got the backhand through the 5-hole. Madrigal made it 5-1, and that's where we got our final tonight. So Xander, we'll take a moment to send it down to you. What did you see in this game on both sides?
The second period was by far DBU's best period, which is, it shows on the scoreboard because it's the only period that the Tigers didn't score. I thought it was a really well played period. It was hard, chances left and right. Goalies both stood on their heads. It was fun to watch. Obviously, getting down 3-0 in the hole in the first period doesn't exactly bode well. But it is very important that they did manage to score and they didn't get shut out. It gives them that little bit of confidence for tomorrow that this goalie is human and we can definitely beat him.
Yeah, and I know I'll get this question set up for both you, David, and you, Zane. I know both of y'all played hockey. I don't. So if you're a coach for the Patriots, what were some things that you saw from the game that DBU did well that you would want them to carry over, and what are some things that you want them to fix for tomorrow night?
Look, DBU did not have a bad game by any measure. They're riddled with injuries. They're riddled with illness. I mean, on top of the injuries they already had, they had a few guys step away, have to talk to the trainer. You mentioned 3 guys having to talk to the trainer. Marley getting undressed, back there having to watch the rest of the game in his shorts and a T-shirt over by the glass. I mean, it's not fun to have these injuries on top of an already struggling lineup between the injuries that the guy. Point, it's way too much, and you just have to put the puck on the net. So I think for tomorrow night, they need to focus on putting the puck to the net and just simplifying their game a little bit more and picking their head up and taking a little bit more time. What do you think, Xander?
I agree with that. I mean, you and me both played on the same team, so we know kind of how that goes. But yes, I agree. The injuries are brutal. But I do think that the Tigers got internal in the slot unguarded just a little bit too often, and I would say that's one thing that can't happen. However, I think that the second period pressure and aggressiveness by the Patriots was phenomenal, really. Like, it was great. It was a great period by them. They were on the puck quick. They were fast on all this stuff. Sticks on pucks, body on body, getting separation. It was really good. So I think if you're going to play tomorrow, you have to start your game like that. Otherwise you're going to be in the 3-0 hole.
Yeah, so as the rink clears out, we're getting set to call it a night. But before we do that and close it, I want to give special thanks to our entire crew tonight. David here with us doing colors, Xander doing ringside reporting, and a little bit of colors analyst as well. Hannah running the camera for us, Nicole doing the production, switching for us with replays and all that, as well as Malin doing PA, and Maddie doing the scorebook for us. It takes a tremendous crew to get broadcasts like this running, and I'm proud of all of us that we have. And I'm Jared, and David, I'll let you sign us out.
Yeah, so, I mean, an interesting game tonight, to say the least, between the Patriots and the Tigers. As we wrap up here, we'll talk about some of the plays we saw, both goaltenders standing on their heads tonight. I mean, all around great night for both teams, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night.
Yep, I'm packing everything up.